Hey guys, welcome back to Walls of WoCCLP1. We're on level 111 called Sewer or Later, which is another Crash 2 title reference. I know Spaced Out was one of them, and so is this one. That being level 12 of Crash 2, or the second level in the third hub. Very underwhelming sewer level, in my honest opinion, but that's besides the point. So, like I said, or rather, like I guessed in the last video, I am pretty much 100% certain this is the walls of the sewers because of both the title and this first room, which I think also was the beginning of the sewers. I don't remember for certain, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Anyway, let's see what we got here. We have to move right away. All blocks within these regular walls have chips under them, and all blocks outside have water under them. Walls from the sewers. Alright. That's a really interesting dodging setup. I actually like that. Alright. Okay, we'll just go down here and not check things out because why worry at this point? Huh. Interesting blob room. It's like a smaller version of the blob room in the first level of the set, Square One. I vaguely remember that, but enough to to remember it. Oh wow, that was lucky. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, is that a compaction section? Don't mind if I do. I love it when other designers besides myself do these compaction sections. I don't know, I feel like that's one of the few concepts I've quote-unquote discovered that people took an obvious recognition towards me of, if that makes any sense. Alright, let's... Oh, I can't actually go that way. Alright. So we can get all these red keys. I like this style of blob dodging with the toggle walls. I think it works really well when in small spaces like that. Oh, nice. Perfect timing. Except I might have waited briefly. Alright, let's go this way. Oh. Ah, so this is what those little hallways in that level formed. Oh, hello. Now this is a surprise. Now this is a blob usage that I took a very, very strong liking to in my own walls of WoCCLP3. I'm actually kind of happy that this is done here as well. Okay, yeah, that was real. I think this block to the left of me has to go to this water tile. And the only way to do that is like that. I like the way that worked out with the pop-up walls. That was very nicely designed. Okay. So, 'cause So we have to go down here. And we got ourselves, it looks like some block pushing puzzles. And we don't want to step on the thief, because we have to have the flippers to get out from that chip. So what is the way to do this? I think I need 5 blocks out of this, which is basically all the usable ones. The 3 edge ones are obviously the crux of this puzzle, I think. Huh. I'm kind of mapping it in my head. So if I were to push this down, push this right here, go down, push this right there. So these 2 blocks would be right here. And if I went around and pushed this right there, then I think I could shuffle these top blocks around enough to create something. Let me try that. I might have missed a step with my mapping, but I think this would work. Yeah, that should work just fine. Alright, let's push you right there. Oh yeah, this is a step I was missing. So I can push those like that. So alright, I think I got it. That's a nice little block puzzle. I love the way that used the 5x5 room here. It's worth mentioning that I also made a level out of these walls, I think called The Cabin in the Woods, which is an indirect reference to the film that I have never seen and probably never will see, because, yeah, I don't do movies like that, just FYI. And, needless to say that already this level is substantially better than that one. Okay, so... Alright, so now we're outside, and we have a completely different objective here. Huh. I assume we need every blue key out here. I'm getting a really, really big, vibe from Coral Reef from WoCCLP1 with this outside. I wouldn't doubt this is this was inspired by it in some way. Coral Reef had blue walls, but it had the same type of aesthetic to it. And also blue key collection, and also gliders roaming around. So it's almost without a doubt a Coral Reef reference. Except this time we have to manipulate these blocks around to get these gliders, I guess, into the bombs. And I assume this one can go to this top one. Let's kind of figure it out. Okay, so this block below me is the only one I can push. And I can only push it left and right. If I were to push it left, it would go to where I am right now, do this, go like this, and then spin right here. And then naturally I'd push the block right here to the left as well, and it would just go back like this, and then go in here. So very clearly right is the option. Okay, so now we got, I think we got our path set already. I think all you gotta do is push that and do that. Alright, there we go. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so clearly this is going to go to the left. That's a very obvious approach to that. Then we got this little 5 thing of blocks, except it's not really 5. There's water under all of them, so I think the most I can get is 3. Yeah, the most I can get is 3 out of this. So I take it, we have to get the glider to turn around. And then presumably I wanted to go up this way. And then it goes for these 2 blocks. I almost said bombs. So I have to get these 2 out of the way, and I think I see what JB wants me to do here. That would be... yeah, that would be that. So I think what I want to do now is I think I want to get these blocks out first and cover the spot I'm standing on or in with dirt, so it can just go directly up there. Because I think once it loops here, it would backtrack and still accomplish the goal, but this would save a little bit of time. Actually, I only get 2 usable blocks out of this. Okay, so yeah, this was the right idea. All right, so this should work. All right. I actually really like the way that worked out. Okay, so this glider, I guess you're gonna go to the one guarding the locks to the exit. And the only way I see to get you out is also make you go backwards, like this. That was a little close, but okay, you're gonna come back. And then that, so it will go to the bomb. I'm glad that I didn't screw it. Alright, so we got, I think that's the last blue key we have to get. Here's our glider for it, and it's got quite a trip as I go on. But I think this is going to be a pretty easy, I think this is going to be a pretty easy room to do. So this block's going to go up, and it will go like that. And then I want to push the block right here above me up as well. And then I want it to backtrack into this room. And I think I see how to do that, actually. Yeah, I think I see how to do this. And then it'll go this way, and all we have to do is do that, and it will go to the bomb. Alright, so this should work. And that would be sewer or later. Alright, that was a fun level. I like the way I like the connection between the two. Like, it didn't feel too... It was different, but it felt like the right amount of different. Like, the outside socket area, or post-socket area, could have been its own level. Much like the level within the walls themselves. Could have been its own level. I like the way it combined the two. I think that was really nicely executed. I don't know what the extra red keys are for, though. Those are the ones I got in this room, so I don't understand what the purpose of them is. Very confused, but if they were meant to be extra, then I guess that's good. Provide some variety in how you want to collect the keys, but honestly, the 3 by the glider and paramecia thing and the one in the blob room, the standalone blob room with the toggle walls, those weren't too bad to get on their own, and they're all in there. So I have a feeling that these red keys weren't meant to be here, but who knows. Otherwise, very fun level. I had a lot of fun with it. Okay, Clubhouse Nuthouse. That does not sound very pleasant. Okay. I like how this gravel formation looks like the letter A. Oh, there's these types of walls. Okay. I'm a little concerned with this one. Okay, so the one to the right of me I can't collect. I assume, yeah, that's a appearing wall. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, I think I saw that I don't want to touch these green keys. Oh, wow. It's a very close... Okay, I don't think... Yeah, you can't get out. I wasn't done with that room to the right of me, but thank you. So I guess it's one of these types of levels. Teleports and such, and it adds invisible walls and stuff to make it more confusing. Okay. This is really weird. I like that chip placement. Huh. Okay. So I think I can get to this? Yeah, I can get to that. That's a mean invisible wall placement, or appearing wall placement. Oh, I can get in here. Okay, I think I want flippers for that, but I have to find a pair I can actually collect. Okay, can I get this blue key at all? I don't think I can. Ah, well, at least that solves our dilemma with the green key. We definitely don't want it. I don't know if I can get that red key. I need to find out if I can. Oh. Okay, I can't collect that pair of flippers. Okay, so I think I can push this. Yeah, I can't push that. And I can't push this. So that means I can push this up. Oh, there's hidden skates. I wonder if you'd be able to logically deduce that. I'm pretty sure there's a way you can. Okay, is there a way I can... There is a way I can get this. Okay, where was a red door at that I could use this red key on? I think I saw something. Oh, that means I can use the skates to make this room easier. Can I get these? I can. Nice. Aha, here's the red door. And then here's this room. So I only have one chip left. I wonder what the one chip is I need. It must be this one behind the trap. How do I get something to hold that down? Do I use a block for it? I think I use a block for it. Because I remember I saw... Yeah, this thing of blocks. I saw this, and I have a blue key to get, well, one of them. I'm not sure which one. But point is that I can get one of them. Oh, I didn't mean to teleport back. Oh. Oh, okay. Then I guess this is not the one I want. So I think that concludes I want this one. Okay, so I'm gonna have to study this teleport pattern. I'm gonna put the block back where it was so I don't lose access to it, because it's combined with invisible walls, and I can tell you from experience that is not a good combination. It's a good combination if it's done right, and I think even myself I haven't done it right. I mean, maybe I have, but who knows. Alright, so I could push it to the left of this teleport, or down or up through the teleport. And I think both would work, and I think this is a standalone. I can walk around this. And if I did push it left, then I can go around and retrieve it. And then if I pushed it down, it would be on this edge. So I don't want that. So I think it's left or up. Like the first where the block is right now, I can push it either direction. and I can still use it. But for the next room that it's in, I think I have to push it to the left. So just for consistency, we're just going to push it left twice. And then I remembered that doing so would partial post me. So I'm going to go down, and then I'm going to go all the way like this. Okay, this is the standalone invisible wall. Okay. And then here, okay, this is a big old loop, and this is invisible, and then there's this little loop right here. So I think all I gotta do is this, and I think that should be it. I just gotta teleport all the way back to that room with the trapped chip now. All right, there we go. Now, how to get to the socket? I don't remember that. Oh, it's right here, but I went through the wrong way. Okay, fair enough. Alright, we'll just stick with up and down. And then I can... Well, that's not good. I think sending it through the teleport is okay. Okay. So, what did I want to do? I wanted to get to the hint. How can I get to the hint? Where is it? I don't remember where it is. Oh, you're right here. Oh, but they're chasing me. What is this level? This layout is familiar. I think it's Hotel Chip. I think it's Hotel Chip. Alright, let's book it and go to that hint real quick. I want to get out of this nut house. Yeah, walls from Hotel Chip. Alright, let's get out of here. Conveniently, I think it's the starting point that Hotel Chip had. Alright, so Clubhouse Nuthouse is done. That was a very interesting level. It was different. I applaud it for being something different and unique and all that. I liked it, but in general, I'm kind of mixed on it. Like, there are some bits to it that just felt weird and stuff like that. That oversea delivery style block guiding with the invisible walls, I am thankful that the path for it wasn't long. I only had to push the block through 2 different teleports, and I think that was a nice way to do it. I think doing it a third time probably would have pushed it a little too much, so I think 2 is just the right amount. Considering the invisible walls and stuff, like, you can very easily mess that up, and I think the designer JB was very well aware of that, and I am thankful it wasn't abused to death. The rest of the rooms were pretty simple, just kind of threw me off, and I think that was the whole purpose of the level, was just to throw you off your game, and it definitely did it very well. So I'll give it that much, but it was a fun level. All right, Detonation Delineation, and it's an untimed level. Huh. Alright, what do we got here? We got this room. I believe this is 49 cell. just right off the bat, I think this is what this is. Oh. Oh, it's this level. I remember seeing this level in a preview. In fact, I think it's in... there's an album on Facebook that JB posted with some of his Chips Challenge levels, and I believe some Walls of CCLP1 levels are part of it. And I think this is one of them. But he also previewed this on Discord, I believe. Pop-up walls under blocks is a very interesting tile combination. I for one, am a really big fan of it. It sucks that this level would not work at all in CC2. And that's kind of the reason why CC2 is kind of meh, because there's just some things you can do in CC1 that you just can't do in CC2, and you can argue, well, there's things in CC2 you can't do in CC1. Well, obviously, it's a sequel. Go figure. Of course, you can't do things in a prequel that you can in the sequel. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, there's more to it than I thought. So this is a path. This is find the right path and follow it to the exit level. That's what this level is. All right. I think we can crack this. So the very last block I push has to be to the socket room. Gotcha. I should have expected that to be the twist to this, and I didn't. I don't know why, but I just didn't. Alright, so the thing is that a lot of these rooms provide a lot of different options. Like, I believe this room is the only room that actually dead ends, and it's appropriate to start in it. But I think you can go around the entire edge of the level in one complete circle. Like the outer 3x3 rooms. You can go all the way around in a circle without stopping, because it doesn't break off at any point to where you have to go into a room into a room below or to the side of it. Okay. Well, wait a minute. Well, that wouldn't make any sense then. So you have to follow a continuous path, because otherwise, if you leave chips and dead ends like this below me, you can't proceed to the next room. So that's not right. So I have to keep that in mind too. So this is basically a grand-sized, different styled pop-up wall maze level that you have to navigate the right path through. I like how this room has four chips. So I feel like this level's chip count was intentional at 49. Alright, so this room here is interesting because you can only go in like this or like this. And like so with this room. So some of these are going to be very interesting to negotiate with. I wonder how many paths actually work with this level. Also, I do remember JB mentioned that this corner and I think the opposite corner kind of ruined the aesthetic of a block being in the middle of every room. Honestly, and this, you could technically call this going against the walls of thing, but I totally think it's acceptable if there was a block on a real blue wall right here, or a block on top of a pop wall, because you gotta think, it does become a wall regardless. But I totally understand keeping the wall and just doing what was done here. I just remember that was a consideration. Okay. I think I screwed up. Yeah, I screwed up. This is going to be a very interesting solving experience. You know, I could very easily just go on Facebook and snag that image of this level and make a map for it. Honestly, I'm very tempted to do that. Let me give it one more try, and I know it's going to end in a failure, but let me give it one more solid try, and to see how far I can get without resorting to making a map. And I wish I could show the process of making a map for it, but I would just use my phone for it, since it's easier and more convenient. Alright, let's go up again. I feel like going to this middle room right here, I assume is the middle room. I think that's the indicator with the 4 chips. I feel like going to the middle room is the best option. Okay. Let's go down this time, because this room also suffers from only having two endpoints. Okay. So far, so good. Did I go? No, I didn't go this way. Okay. Oh, but now I have a choice, so I'm screwed again. Definitely screwed. I don't know why I did that. Alright, so I'm gonna keep the recording going while I quickly go on Facebook and snag this level image and use my gallery folder to kind of draw a map. Okay. Alright, there it is. That didn't take too long to find. Alright, so where I'm at right now, I am in I'm in the 5th row. There's 7 rows. There's 7 rows and 7 columns. I'm in the 5th row and the 3rd column room. So obviously my only path out is to the right, and that's where the starting point. And then the room with the suction boots is right next to me. Let's see. Actually, this probably isn't fun to watch. I mean, if I had a real life camera to actually show my physical self making this map and trying to examine my options, it'd probably be more interesting. But I don't have that luxury, unfortunately, so I can't share that. unfortunately. So I'll be right back while I map this out and see if I can figure it out. Alright guys, I think I successfully found a path, and it is quite a path. I don't know how many tries this would have taken me to do this blind without a map. But I think it's safe to say that using a map is very well necessary. So I was sort of correct that you do go to this room immediately, but you have to zigzag quite a lot. Alright, so you go through this, and this is just one solution I found. I don't know if there's more than one. I wouldn't be surprised if there's at least 2 or 3 different solutions that you can use. Alright, so we want to go around right here, go down right here. Okay. And then we just keep going up. All along this edge. Alright, and then we keep going this way. We go down right here and go around like this into this corner. We don't go all the way down on this edge. This is where we kind of zigzag. One thing I also took notice that I think I failed at least once or twice is that you do have to end it in this room to the left. And the reason why is because of the bottom entrance is impossible to end off in, because it's of the 2 rooms to the left and right of it, and I'll show you what room that is. So you have this room right here, which is in the corner, and then this room, which is the other option that you can get to, you can get to the exit in. But because you have the room to the left of me here, there's no way you can do it that way. So that's one thing I figured out, is that you have to end it in this room. And yes, this is walls from 49 Cell. Alright, Detonation Delineation is done. That was a very fun level to map out and figure out a path for. Again, I'm fairly certain that was safe to do, or right to do. I feel like for the type of level it was, that was not a bad option to go with. And I certainly don't regret it. Even if it was wrong, I don't regret it, because I don't know how long this probably would have taken me a good another 15 or 20 minutes to figure out by hand and just off of memory. There's no way I would have found this. I mean, there probably would have been, but it would have taken a long time. It would have been a boring video, and I've been providing super long videos in this LP, and I'm trying so hard to make them manageable, like at the most 45 minutes, and I think that's what this is at right now, if not just slightly more. But that's besides the point. I had a lot of fun figuring this level out. Wouldn't mind seeing it in WoCCLP5. I don't know what JB's true opinions are of this one, if he likes it or not. I know there's been a few levels in this set that he actually doesn't really care for, that I personally really liked. But I guess I'll find out whenever he leaves a comment. Alright, oh wow, that time limit and that title. A mine is a terrible thing to waste. I have a hunch to what level this could use, but I'll figure it out next time. Until then, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had a lot of fun recording it, as per usual with this LP. We have, how many levels do we have left? 35? 36, 35 levels left, depending on how you count. I guess it's safe to say, or go ahead and I think it's safe to say, to ask the question, what episode do you believe this LP will end on? I believe this is episode 29. Let me confirm, just to be sure. Sorry, 28. I knew I was wrong. That's why I wanted to confirm. Episode 28. So I'm going to predict that this is going to end around probably 45. I don't see this going to 50. It could very well. I doubt it, but I'm guessing around 45 episodes for this. What's your guess? I mean, be reasonable. Don't say 30, because if it's honestly going to be 30, you're going to have a buttload of long videos to watch. And I don't have the time to record long videos like to that extent. But speaking of which, I'm making this unnecessarily longer for you, and I apologize. And we will take on this level and probably 2 other ones in the next video. And we'll see you then. Have a good day, night, evening, weekend, weekday, whatever it is for you watching this. Have a good one.